want to get married. Please, girl, let's get married. Meet me at the altar in your white dress. Oh, oh. Yeah, I'm going to sing that probably every time. Well, maybe not, because just until the white dress part is over. What's up? How you doing? Ray of Sunshines. I am your girl, Talisa Rae, lifestyle coach. We are reviewing Married at First Sight, season number 11, episode number 2. I never met my fiance. Yes, let's get into it real quick. Shout out to Dorinda TV and Chloe Johnson. They are both reviewing Married at First Sight. So if you want to hear something a little different, a little the same, see some more black, beautiful melanin popping on the screen, go on and run over to their channels. If I remember, I'll throw their stuff up here in with the eye somewhere. Anyway, let's go. So the first people we see are Karen and Miles, and they pick up where we left off with her crying in the bathroom because she didn't saw Miles' Instagram and he ain't her type. If she was introduced to him, she would say no. He seems a little emotional. Girl, let him show a little feeling. That's how you know we care. Them stoic niggas, they be pimps. Ooh, did I say that? And I used the N-I-G-G-A-S and not the N-E-G-U-S's. Y'all forgive me. But I said what I said. I was just like, again, he was excited about that. She was a beautiful bride, and you know what, I'm gonna give her a break because she's a bit of an introvert, and because she's an introvert, this is too much. First off, as an introvert, she probably should not have applied for Married at First Sight. Gorgeous bride. Did I say that already? He is a handsome groom. You know, I mean, if you rock with me for real, you know that I absolutely love when the men come out and they speak to the bride's parents, especially the mother, and they hug her. I think that was very impactful for Karen's mom because she wasn't feeling this whole process, and to see that he was a gentleman and he's like a gentle giant and he's well spoken and he has nice teeth. I think that helped soothe some of her fears seeing him. You know, and so while she's waiting, he's not my type, not my normal type. Oh, you like Sweetie, my type. Like he got 8-inch, I can't think of how the damn song goes. You hollering, he not my normal type, but we last week already told her. I hope she watched it. You need to step outside the norm because the norm ain't been working for you. So when she walks out and he sees her, you can see that his face lights up with joy. Like he is like, yes, to my new bride. My wife is fine, you know. She's already seen him, so she doesn't have that same reaction to him. And when she gets there, I like that he is already concerned for her. Are you okay? You okay? Are you sure? My eyes swelled up with tears. I think it's a little water in them now. Them tear ducts was filling up. I was like, okay, so if you can't like him, then something is wrong with you. Because, I mean, maybe he ain't initially what you want, but he is like checking the boxes that women want. We said that last week. We did. Her friends are extremely happy for her, excited for her. Why? Because he looks like an upstanding guy. He walked up and said hello to her mother like a gentleman should do. I'm also like, yes, to the black female pastor that is marrying them. The officiant. I don't know if she's a pastor or not, but the officiant. Yes, mama, come through. But listen, homegirl almost started ugly crying. You hear me? Like, I said, I know you fucking lying. I know you playing with me. Karen, you finna cry? What you crying about? But what'd he do? Pull out that handkerchief. Who gave it to him? His friend, his daddy, his brother. Somebody gave it to him, and it was right on time. It was the right gesture. The whole, all the guests were like, oh, like I was like, oh. So his character is really shining through. Like this stuff is natural for him. He's comfortable. He's at ease in dealing with this. I don't know if y'all was paying attention, but when she went into that little ugly cry, the mama was like, oh God, is she finna run away? She'd be a runaway bride. Oh my God, my son is gonna be left at the altar. Like that's how I was feeling. Like this is ridiculous. Karen, get it together. So when they did their vows, I was like, come on, Miles. Like I really like Miles. I really want him to be happy. I really want her to find her footing in this relationship, because he is definitely going to do what he's supposed to do. He said, I promise to uplift, encourage, and support you. Men don't normally know how to do all three things. They know how to provide for you. They know how to make sure your needs are met. He said, I'm going to uplift you. I'm going to encourage you. I'm going to support you. Now, if they words, but the words sounded good. And it matches who we see him as in his MO. I wasn't too moved by her vows. I was like, she needs to relax, calm down a little bit, Karen. Now, when they were taking their photos, I thought they really do match. Like they match. They matched like Keith and Iris matched. Keith and Iris, though, we knew that something was going to be wrong because Iris was already over the top and Keith was too, like, laid back. But they match. Like, they fit well together. Even when they were drinking and toasting before they took their photos, it seemed like they were gelling well. And I really wanted her to just be honest. When she did say, I saw you last night, my bridesmaid got an accidental text, etc., etc., and I saw you, which now I feel like was a setup. So who would accidentally text the bridesmaid? Who knew that Miles was the groom? Who? The producers and them? They did that shit on purpose. That was a setup. I'm just telling y'all, that's how I feel in my spirit. That was a setup. These people is tricky. These producers is tricky. They here for the ratings, and we was here for it. So, okay, I'm gonna just get off that horse. But nonetheless, I wish she had just said, you know what, I wasn't sure. When I saw you, I was afraid. I was taken aback. Like, the one thing you need to do when you go into any relationship is be honest. He's gonna see the shit. He's gonna see how you broke down and how you were saying, I'm not sure and I wouldn't have dated him. You need to be honest right out the gate, ladies, in any situation. So what, at the moment I didn't like you, but guess what? I'm in love with you. You know, 12 weeks down the line, 2 months, 6 years, whatever down the line. Back then it was what it was, but this is what it is now. And the fact that you can be honest and open and transparent and vulnerable and communicate would have been a major plus later on down the line. Hopefully y'all work out. So at the reception, listen y'all, at the reception, like I said, they look cute together. The dance was a little awkward, but what more do we expect, especially since they don't know each other? The toast, Karen was like, my friend Carolyn is gonna make me cry. It's gonna be moving us. Weird. She was nervous. She's not really a public speaker, so she didn't have that pizzazz like fucking Alexander. Do you hear me? He moved me to tears. It seemed like maybe my period coming. That's why I'm crying like this. TMI. Okay. When Alexander said, Miles does everything with purpose. Listen. So if he says I do, then he does? I damn near fell out. Your friends know you better than anybody. Sometimes better than your family, because you tell your friends stuff you don't tell your brothers and them, your sisters and cousins and them, unless your cousins and stuff is your friends like mine. Hey, cousin Karen. Not that Karen, but never mind. And guess what? Never mind. Just forget it. So, I'm just saying, like, I was moved. And honestly, when we think of 20-year-olds, I said it before, they don't normally have purpose and passion. But this man said if he operates in purpose, he ready. I love the little "can I kiss you" from Miles and Karen and the kiss on the cheek. She said yes, and he said on the cheek, and she said cheek. He should have just went in. He can't be scared. That's what I want to say about Miles. He can't be shallow and scared and afraid to go in for the gusto. Because if you don't take control, Karen gonna go on and go off on her own way. She's already in her 30s, so she already thinks she know what she want, right? We be thinking we know what we want. So assert your stuff. Assert yourself now. Not in a way that is off-putting, but in a way that lets her know that you were there and you were for her and you want her. What do you think I think about them now? Okay, let's just go ahead and get this out the way. I am a go still for Miles and Karen, and it is because of Miles, not because of Karen. Miles is gonna get us his all. That's what I say today. today. Next week, I don't know. But today, Miles is going to give his all, and Karen is going to continue to be a bit skeptical because her wall is up, because she's been hurt, because he's not her type, etc., etc., etc. She gonna have to relax so she can get her a good man. That's not the tune, Tony Braxton song, but whatever. All this talking make me a little thirsty. Hold on. These aren't made for adults. Whew, that was good. Let's talk Olivia and Brett. So when we saw Olivia's dad, I thought he was very accepting. I actually cried and made me miss my dad. My dad is still living. He's just like under a rock with his wife somewhere. That's a story for another day that I might share with y'all just to get it off my chest. But he's accepting of her decision to marry at first sight. Now, Olivia, honey, got style and class. She sent him a gift like you should. I mean, if you had known them before, you do send wedding gifts, right? So my husband sent me roses. I think it was 2 dozen roses. And I sent him some alcohol, okay? I didn't, but my event planner did. Because I had spent... I digress. This is how I became the lifestyle coach. Nevertheless, Olivia gave a gift, and it was that she named a star Leap of Faith of them. How adorable was that? And his nerdy side agreed with it, actually liked it. They were talking, him and his brothers, Brett and his brothers, and they were like, oh, I hope he likes, I hope she can work with sarcastic or just ignore it. And I'm looking at them like they are actually borderline obnoxious. That is why Brett is the way that he is. He's in a family full of people, of boys, of men that are loud, and he has to fit in where he can, so he has to overcompensate and be extra confident. Look, I'm acting like I'm got my degree in psychology or something and is reading this boy, but that's exactly how I feel. Like in a house full of boys and you being the youngest, you trying to be heard, you trying to fight your way through, you end up coming up trying to be confident. It comes off cocky in addition to having your feelings hurt. He got a whole lot of stuff going on. Because there are glimpses of him that I say that maybe Brett is ready. Maybe he's not the Matt or the Zach. You know what I'm saying? And when he walked in, I thought, okay, Brett, he's very personable, very endearing, very charismatic, grabbing the attention, making sure to go and speak to Olivia's mom. Now, I loved what his family wanted her to know. They made it plain, it was funny, but it was truthful. If he get a little sassy, he hungry. He loud, taking for a walk. Like, I love the fact that they made it plain and wasn't no, he's a great guy and blah, blah, blah. They did not upplay his bad qualities too much. Like, you know, we thought he was a ladies' man, but he found you. Like, we didn't, none of that. They did a good job at highlighting the good stuff in a jokey joke kind of way. Olivia and Brett, they done bonded over the little cat. They actually had a real kiss. He gave her some compliments and stuff, so that was a good sign because, you know, I sometimes feel like in those first little confessionals, they tell them what they want to hear. She's my type. I think they made a great match. If I had seen her at the bar, I would sit up and talk to her, etc., etc. But I'm not sure. You know, he did kiss her with a real kiss. And so I really did like that. I really did like that maybe there is some connection. He did say that there's some spark. Now, one thing I didn't like, they were sitting outside and she asked him how he was doing, and he said, I'm a lot warmer than you. So she in her wedding dress and she's shivering. Hey, yo, you couldn't take off your tuxedo jacket and give her your jacket? Because that's what my husband would do, okay? My late one and the one that's looking for me. That's what they would do. They would take off their jackets and put it over my arms because I was cold. Because they're concerned for me and they're putting me in front of them because I'm fragile and delicate because I'm a flower. But I go like, boom. Yeah, man. Also, I felt like she was really holding the conversation. She was guiding the conversation. He didn't know what to say. What happened to all that confidence and all that yakety yak yak yak? Maybe the confidence is false, right? He's compensating for something else. In addition, maybe he's really shy and don't know what to say. Maybe, I mean, you know, maybe that's what the facade is. Okay, so their dance, Okay, fine. They kissing, clinking the gas. Great. Mom's toast was endearing, and Steve, the brother, like, I was like, okay, are we finna have one of those run-on toasts? Where are we going with this? I really wrote Steve, the brother is, and then left it blank. That's what I wrote. Okay. So Olivia and Brett, do I think that they're going to make it? I don't know. I'm still gonna go with no for them right now. They may shock the shit out of us in a couple of episodes, but right now it's a no. Let's talk Woodrow and Amani. Listen, the first thing out of Amani's mouth is really, I hope he's not too much. Baby, let me tell you, that old Woodrow is a lot. He got a lot of energy. He want to be the center of attention. Look at me, look at me, look at me. Hey, look at me. That's him. Always dancing. He getting on my nerves, doing this with his mouth every time. If I say it don't look like mine, right? It's not duck lips like this, but it's like more like, I don't know. Anyway, it's working my nerves, child. But I like that they had their little prayer moment, because the friend, bridesmaid cousin, was like, I don't want to go to jail. I hope he right, because I don't want to have to get with him. Like, for real, that's what cousins be like. I also want to say I'm glad that he didn't wear those glasses. I am, though, disappointed that when he walked out, because he's an attractive man with beautiful chocolate skin. I love a chocolate man. I'm disappointed that he didn't walk over to Amani's mother and hug her and formally introduce himself to her first. Like, that was that I was like, oh, like, okay. Like, I was crossing him off, right? I'm glad he didn't wear them stupid ass glasses outside. Like, she needs to be able to see you. If you don't wear them glasses on the day-to-day, don't you put on them farce glasses, them fake glasses. When her family started saying what they wanted him to know about her, I was like, that's what you say. That's what you tell him. I didn't write it down, but know that that's what you say. Y'all go back and watch it. That's what you say. I was here for it. I was moved by how her family sees her, right? She had real grown-up vows when she was talking to him. He did an okay job, but she had real grown-up vows. Like, I'm really in this for the long haul. I really want to be married. Don't play no games with me. So I feel like for her, she's going to be a little serious, right? It's going to be a lot of seriousness, and he's going to be a lot of jokey joke, trying to bring her out of that seriousness, even though they say she's got a balance. Life of the party, but the cool side of the pillow. See, I remember some stuff. I wrote down, black women are amazing. I wrote that down. Black women are amazing. We are amazing. And I know that it was prompted by the vows that she had wrote for Woodrow. Black women, we are amazing. If no one has told you that today, you are phenomenal, beautiful, intelligent. You are magnificent. You are magical. Honey, you are everything that everybody wished that they were. You are a black woman, okay? I wrote down, again, he is a lot, because he constantly dancing and shit. What is this dance? What am I doing? He constantly dancing, and I'm going, I really hope he has a chill side, like that he's not always on. Because if he's always on, he needs somebody that is definitely chill all the time. So they jump the broom, and they have an actual kiss on the lips. Like, I was moved by the jumping of the broom. You know, that old tradition that we had when we were enslaved. It stuck with us. It's something that is near and dear to the black community. If you don't know anything about jumping the broom, that was how people signified that they were married, because they weren't able to get married like with an officiant, etc. Now, I wrote down on here, there is something about Amani. I can't put my finger on it, but there's something about her that is going to reveal itself. I don't know what it is. She's a little aloof. You know what I'm saying? I know she's reserved, but she's also I'm getting kind of judgy from her. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, you know, he's trying to loosen her up and trying to make her feel comfortable, and he's complimenting her and talking about they're gonna get a sweet tooth with all this chocolate, because they are, yes. And she's all like, oh, you flirting, it's a lot, take it. Because when he stopped giving them, when he stops giving those compliments and flirting with you, you will be fishing for them. Y'all remember me saying that about Deanna and Greg last season. If he doesn't really like her, he is trying to make it work. It's what he said at the bachelor party. If I'm not physically attracted to her, what happens? Then I will try through conversation, and that will draw me to her. But I'm hoping that he liked her. His face didn't light up when she walked down the aisle the way Miles's did. But you know, all that outward appearance shit is superficial. So let's just see, it's shallow. When they got to dancing together, I said, okay, you know, he a little short, but maybe that's because she got her little heels on or whatever. But you know, it's something about a taller man that we like. Fellas that are short, I'm sorry, it's the truth. Women like taller men, and the reason why, it is for safety. It is so that they feel protected, like someone can protect them. They feel secure and safe. You know what I'm saying? Not to say that shorter men cannot provide that. I'm just telling you the logic behind it, that whole looking up into people's eyes. I'm tall for a woman. I'm about 5'6.5", 5'7". So for me, all these short women is hollering at the tall men. So, you know, I date a little shorty every now and again. And then I be like, for real? The toast. These two best friends, the best man, the man of honor, and the best man, who were both best friends of the wife and groom, did a phenomenal job in their toast. What's his name? Charles? Calm, cool, and collected. He moved me. Simple, plain, straight to the point. I'm here with you. I love you, girl. He can count on you. We can count on you. But that damn Gerald. Now, he didn't say anything extravagant or anything, but it was the emotion behind it. The whole, you've been there for me. We talked about this since we were kids. Broke Woodrow down. Broke him down, child. Tears falling down his face. I was like, come on, layers. Peel the layers back. Come on, onion. Let's go. Let's see the real you. The you outside of being the life of the party. You are emotional. You are sensitive. You might really be really ready to be married. And you get to tell all your friends you didn't know what the fuck you was talking about. That you know that there is something that he wanted, that he wants. He wants to be loved. He wants to care for somebody. This is what he wants. And I'm ready for it. I'm here for it. I was on the fence back and forth, but listen, I'm rooting for you, Amani and Woodrow. I am. I truly am. I hope you make it to the end. Listen, so for them, as of today, I give them a yes. We going with it. Let's go. Let's get it. Black love on mine, right? So lastly, we get a little snippet of Amelia and Bennett. Amelia is adorable. Like, her spirit is endearing and full of life and energy. And you see her friends and they, what's it called? Shingle dresses. Is that what it's called? Yeah, shingle dresses. You see them in her bird's nest, and he comes and he sends a wedding gift to his wife, and it's a pebble, and it goes with the theme of everything. And then her mom comes in, who looks really good for her age. She probably about my age, child. Truth be told, maybe a couple years older than me. But you know, they don't age that great. Nevertheless, she looks good. She's in theme. You can tell she's quirky and weird like her daughter. And said what? I was optimistic about it from the moment she told me. That whole optimism thing, it's a thing, ladies. So glass half full, not half empty. Stop looking at what's wrong and start looking at what's right. I'm just going to tell you, that seems to be working for them. It can work for us too. Look who's in Punchinella 47. Us. Look who's in Punchinella 48. We are speaking life and positivity and love into our lives. We are being optimistic. If it's something that you want, you can get it. Life and death in the power of the tongue. Speak those things as if they are. Manifest. Whatever it is, set intentions. Do it. 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 I don't even know if that's how. Oh no. Cool off. Cool off. Cool off. Cool off. Does she be saying do it though? So here's where we get to see Bennett in them dusty socks. Bennett really does not care about appearance or hygiene at all. And you know it to be true when the mama walks in and says, your socks is dirty. Them the socks you wearing? Like, come on. That's what you're wearing? When you meet somebody for the first time, hygiene is important. Fix your hair. Like she's a mama, but you can see she weird, and she let him be as creative as he could be. Listen, then my TV started to freeze on the commercials because I got Hulu, and I don't know what happened in the last like 3 minutes of the show. So you guys can let me know down below in the comments. However, I know that they're going to show it at the beginning of season 3. However, I know they're going to show it at the beginning of episode 3, so we are all good in the hood with that. Listen, let me know what you think about these couples down below in the comments. Just for a quick little recap, Miles and Karen, yes, 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 yes. And why? Because of Miles. Olivia and Bennett, I'm still going with no because I need to see more. He is not giving me enough. He's still too aloof. Maybe it's because he's shy. Oh, and then he made mention about I don't have the disposable cash for that, which means he don't make no real money. You know, finances is a problem in marriages. I ain't gonna hold. Finances is a problem. You hear me? Is a problem in marriages. I don't care what ethnicity you are. When money ain't right, it's a problem. But maybe not because he is working, but she's a nurse, so we'll see. So I'm still gonna go with them. Still a no. Then you got Amani and Woodrow. I'm gonna say yes today to them. I've been saying yes to them from the beginning. Last episode I was a little skeptical, but right now I'm going with a yes. I'm going with the yes. If somebody's gonna be in the way, it's gonna be the both of them. She's gonna want him to be a certain way, and he's gonna be too much of the other way. I hope that made sense to y'all. I am your girl, Talisa Rae. Thank you so much for watching my review of Married at First Sight, Season 11, Episode number 2. I never met my fiance. If it's your first time visiting my channel, go ahead, click the subscribe button. Become a ray of sunshine. Right there is the notification bell. You should be clicking that so that you can be alerted when I upload videos. All videos, not just these reviews, all of them. All of them. Last but not least, give me a thumbs up because you like me and I will know it's real. Hugs and kisses and lots of love. I'll catch you on the next review.